Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, with my nice warm jacket, my Ink-Sided Canadians jacket. This is my team logo. I love my team. You guys hear me talk about them all the time. And if you're from Canada and you don't currently work with a demonstrator, or you're curious about this, this is amazing. This offer is only good for 2 more weeks. Today is February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. That means we have exactly 2 weeks from today will be the end of this offer from Stampin' Up. The celebration will end. The starter kit promotion will end on February 28th. Only 2 more weeks. Hi, Rebecca. What is the starter kit special, you guys? There's 2 specials. You can get, as I explained yesterday, the markers, 2 sets of 2 color families of your choice of markers, plus the handmade design stamp set. That's one option. Plus you get to choose $165 of whatever you want. The other option is $206 of whatever you want, and you only ever pay $135 for either of the 2 options. So you have a choice, and it's an amazing deal. I know several of you are thinking about it. You've already reached out to me. I'm going to have a couple of more I Love Stamping sessions. I love those sessions where I can meet with you on Zoom and answer your questions, and any question. No question is silly. You can ask me anything at all about being a demonstrator. Hi, TJ. Hi, Maureen from Oakville. Hi, France. Good morning. Good morning. It's good to see you all with me. Alrighty, I've got a really quick and easy fun fold card using products from the Storybook Moments suite. The entire suite has 2 bundles, okay? So it has the Storybook Moments stamp set and bundle and dies, and then it also has the Storybook Garden, which I haven't really played with too much. So we're going to play with that one mostly today, but we're still going to use the other one because I really think you need the entire suite to be able to get the best experience from this product line, right? The paper, of course, the petal pink scallop ribbon is gorgeous. And then the antique pearls, you're going to get that as well. So I would encourage you to just put in the item code and get the whole suite. As someone mentioned yesterday in the comments that she was buying it in bits and pieces, and then she just regretted it. She's like, I might as well have just bought everything, because, you know, if you have to place separate orders, you have to pay shipping on all of those orders, right? So best deal is there's no shipping on your starter kit. So you can choose $209 in your starter kit, and you're only going to pay $135 in Canada. That's it. That's it. No strings attached. So I would fill my starter kit with just about everything from the Storybook Moments suite, because the suite itself is $214 and you can go to $206. So you have to crunch your numbers and get as close to $206 you can't go over. But then the good news is afterwards, you'll get your demonstrator number. Then you can shop under your own demonstrator ID, which is super simple. And I always send an email to my new team members, inviting them onto a Zoom call with me where I show them how to do this. Like, it's so easy. And then you can shop at a discount from your own name, number, and who doesn't love getting a discount on all their paper crafting supplies, right? So, you know what? It would make my Valentine's Day to have your name pop up in my email saying that you joined my team this weekend. Today would be so awesome. And I'm going to give you all a heart here for Valentine's. There it goes. Yay! Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Thanks for taking time to come and watch me. Let's flip the camera and get started on this super easy fun fold card that you can do. And it doesn't take a lot of steps for this one. Alrighty. Hi, Sharon. Hello. Hi, Debbie. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Happy Valentine's Day. Hello, Cindy from Indiana. We've got Nancy from sunny Florida. I am living vicariously through you, Nancy, today. Hi, Donna. Happy Valentine's Day. Hello, France and Dorothy. Anne Marie is here. Wendell, good morning. Hi, Deborah. Hello, Philly. Hello, Elaine. Hello, Martine. Bonjour from France. Hello, Donna. Hello, Michelle. Hi, Tony. Shared, happy Valentine's Day. Just got to meet your newest grandson, 2 days old. Oh my gosh, you are so blessed. So blessed. Enjoy every single moment, because we all know how quickly those new baby moments pass by, right? Enjoy it. Soak it up. Hello, Enika. Hello, hello. Hi, 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 everyone. Hello, Marie. Good morning. Happy Galentine's Day. Yes. Hello, Rosemary. Yes, it's Funfold Friday. Hello, Melanie. Is it cold down there? It's cold everywhere in Alberta, probably in Canada. My dad and my in-laws, they are getting a big, big storm back there in Newfoundland. And I know it was in Ontario and Montreal and Quebec yesterday. So stay warm, guys. Hi, Maggie. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Alrighty, let's get started here. Rose has a meeting at 10. I have to be done and pop over to the Zoom. I have a meeting with our DDM Genevieve Co. She does these meetings once a month with the leaders, if you're a silver, elite, and above. She does these meetings with us on Zoom, and I love seeing all the other Canadian leaders. And she alternates between Friday one month, Saturday the next. So today is the day that we meet with Genevieve on the Friday. So, and that's at 10, like right after my video. So let's get started. Busy day here, but all the love for you all on Valentine's Day. I hope you have a great Valentine's Day. Alrighty, let's flip the camera. And we have gentle snow falling in the backyard. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It would be beautiful for a Christmas Eve, but it's not Christmas Eve, it's Valentine's Day. Okay, what are we playing with? Let's bring in the catalog. I want to show you what I'm featuring here. So I've been playing with Storybook Moments Suite all week, and I'm not done with this one. I will be playing with this for a very long time. It's so beautiful. The entire suite, 164681, gets you everything you see on these pages, right? The 2 bundles, the ribbon, the gems, and I forgot, there's 2 packs of paper too. You're going to get the Timeless Plaid as well as the Storybook Moments Designer Series paper specialty. And it's all amazing. What else can I say? I don't know what else to say. It's just stunning. Somebody mentioned Velveteen Rabbit yesterday, Peter Rabbit, whatever you want to call him. All of those storybook things that we grew up with, right? This brings back all of those great memories. I love it so much. Today we're going to play with the Storybook Garden. Let me bring that stamp set in and show you. It's a bundle, and it looks like this. The stamps look like this. They're a cling mount, the red rubber. And we got a set of 10 here. You get all the stuff if you're a gardener or you have gardening people in your life, or if you're a scrapbooker and you have pages about your garden. I know several of the ladies in my scrapbook club have gardens and they grow vegetables in the summer. And I like to grow strawberries, and I have a garden as well in my backyard. And I used to grow carrots. For a long, long time, I would grow carrots and beets and all kinds of stuff in the garden. And then I found my neighbor's cat in there using it as a litter box. And then I was like, oh, my husband will never eat anything from the garden if he knows that. So now I do container gardening. So you can actually grow a lot of stuff in containers, and I keep them high up on my deck so I can keep them in the sunshine. And I don't have to worry about eating things that come out of the garden in case cats have gotten in there. I'm not against cats, don't get me wrong. It's just I don't like them pooping in my garden, especially if I'm making try to grow vegetables for people to eat, right? I don't know. Just me. Okay, that's an aside, sorry. So this is Storybook Garden Patch is the name of the bundle. 164667. The 10% off price is $69.25. It's gorgeous. And you get a set of 14 dies to go with it. And we're going to play with these today. These are stunning, absolutely stunning. This one here makes the cut to cut out the hill, and then we have cuts here to put your vegetables down in the soil. I love that. I love it, love it. Krista says too much snow. Oh my gosh, I remember the snow and how heavy it used to be. Back in Newfoundland, we would get like wet, heavy snow. It's not easy, right, to shovel that stuff. So take it easy. If you've got that in front of you today, just take your time. It doesn't all have to be done at once, right? And try to lift with your knees and breathe. And oh gosh, yeah, I remember the snow. We get snow too, but not the heavy wet stuff, right? That's more dry climate here in Alberta. Okay, let's talk about the card. We're going to play with the dies and some of the stamps. We're also going to play with the Storybook Friends stamps and the bundle. I can't leave the bundle out. This bundle is stunning, absolutely stunning. The bundle price for this one is 164675. Hi, Polly. Hi, Betty. And the price is $76.50. And for this one, we're going to use this die right here. So these dies are definitely, I'm going to say, the star of the show this week because they are so beautiful. And you can use, they cut both, right? The inside and the outside layer. So there's a use for both, and you want to hold on to both. I actually have a clear envelope where I keep all the excess parts, right? So there you can see a basic beige one, and I have the outline. I kept it because it's so beautiful, and I'll use it on another card. So we're going to pull in this one right here, and we're going to use that one from the Storybook Moments, and the Storybook Friends, and then the Storybook Garden. I've already done some die cutting just to save a bit of time because I knew I had a meeting at 10, and I knew I wanted this video to go smooth, so let's pray it goes smooth. Okay, we'll start off. We have a old olive card base. Now this is your typical half sheet of cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5. I have scored it in the middle at 4 1/4. Stamping with Rose does that garden fit, cut out the stamp from the other set. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Does that garden die fit and cut out the stamp from the other stamp set? I'm not quite sure. Oh, maybe you mean this one right here, the hill. That's a good question, Susan. Let me just see here. Let's bring that stamp in. I'm not quite sure, but you could possibly use it, but it's not designed to go with that one. I think it's just designed to be a standalone die to make that impression like the cuts in your cardstock. So good question though. Great. I love your questions. Keep them coming. Okay. If I miss them because I'm looking down at my desk, I will get back to you. Let's see here. Hi, Esther. Old olive, 8.5 by 5.5. I've scored it in the middle at 4 1/4. I'm going to burnish that. And as I go, I'll tell you what I'm doing here. So I've got a 4 1/4 score line. Then I folded it back on itself, and we've got a flap here. So this would be the 2 1/8 inch if you want the measurement. So 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. That's my card base. Then what I've done is the designer series paper. Love the paper. I can't get enough of the Storybook Moments. And these are the two patterns. So you've seen me this week play with the houses. We did a little card with the houses. And we also, yesterday I made a baby card using the wild wheat pattern here. But let's flip them over and see what's on the other side. The other side of the wild wheat pattern has all of our gardening tools. Look at that. The pots and the shovel and everything like that. And then this one actually has a whole bunch of vegetables. So I thought, okay, we're going to use these today. So I'm going to put my glue on. Let's glue those down and get going here. So we'll get our glue flowing. And we'll put these down. And we're just creating the scenery for the background of this card. Okay, let's bring in my little holder for my glue. And I really don't think it matters what you put where because they will coordinate, but, oh my goodness, excuse me. Oh, I felt that sneeze coming. I was hoping it wouldn't come out, but it did. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Okay, I'm putting my tulle pattern on the outside flap. This pattern right here is going to go on the inside. It's going to sit right next to the middle score line like that. Okay, so there's our flap like that. So we got a flap on the outside, flap on the inside. They're going to nest on top of each other. Then what I did was I have some die cuts. Let's bring those in here. So that soil one, the land, I took a 1.5 inch high piece, and it's, what is my measurement here? 3.5. 3.5. And I put the, thank you so much, Tony. I put the die on the top, and this is what you get. You get your hill, and you get these two little cuts in here. So that's going to be the front of my card. So it's going to sit right across here like this. So what I want to do now is, okay, so we're going to just work with the die cuts here for a second. From the, I'll bring them in so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is the one I used to create the hill, okay? And then I used this one here. This is the carrot shape. Now there's a stamp for each of these. They're cling mounts, so you want to stamp them and then put the die on it, right? So there is a stamp that coordinates, but I wanted to use just the die. So I took this die and I cut out 2, and because it's just an outline die, you can do 2. So I got this 2 pumpkin pie carrots here, and then we've got another standalone die, this one right here, and I cut that one out with Old Olive. Okay, so we're going to bring those in, and we're going to just do a little bit of cutting. Like, you could put that on top, but I don't want the orange background, the pumpkin pie background. So I'm going to grab my snips, and I'm just going to snip off the pumpkin pie carrot top. Okay, so I don't want that one because I'm not doing the stamping. I'm just using the die cuts. Sometimes I just like to play with die cuts, and today's one of those days. So here we go. We got our 2 carrots. We got the 2 carrot tops, and I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue on the back of that greenery, and we'll put those together there and there. So we'll put that on here, and that's a little bit extra glue, but that's okay. I'm not too worried. I'm just going to let it sit here for a minute. Okay, so the carrots are ready for the garden. What else do we have? I use some of our pebbled path, and I cut out a garden trowel or hoe or shovel, little tiny shovel. And so that's right there. I've got my little shovel. Then I have the watering can. Check out the watering can, you guys. We've got a background outline piece for the watering can, and then we've got a detailed piece. So I did my background with Balmy Blue, and then I did the detail of the watering can with Misty Moonlight. And we're just going to layer those on top of the Misty Moonlight on top of the Balmy. And just going to add some little taps of glue on here so that we can put it together. And I'm actually going to let that sit and marinate for a little bit because I've got something else I want to show you. So we've got the watering can and its detail. Down here, we've got the stack of, where's my silicone mat, Susan says. Good call, Susan. I do have it right here. And you know what? It has glue. I want to show you this. It has a little bit of glue on it from yesterday. And this is what I do with my glue. When it dries, you can actually like roll it off. It's not messy anymore now because it's dried. So I can go ahead and just get that right off the silicone mat. See how easy that is to get your glue off and then just throw it in your trash, right? Okay. Thanks for the heads up, Susan. I forgot my silicone mat. Okay, so we're going to put these carrots on here and get everything organized. And there's my little watering can. Let that sit for a little bit. Let's bring in the flower pots. So what I did for the flower pots is I cut out the outline. So there's my stack of flower pots. And I know I love the detail overlays too, Mary. So there's the pots. Now, if you want to stamp on white and color, you can. There they are. You could even do tone on tone and stamp. This is copper clay. So I did the outline copper clay. And then the detailed, here are the detailed dies right here. I've got mine sitting inside my stack of pots. This one I thought, oh, it'd be fun to add a little touch of color, make things pop a little bit more. So I'm bringing in a sponge and my copper clay ink. And we're going to add a little bit of copper clay to this part. And just adds like just a little bit of ink makes all the difference, right? To add a little bit of dimension. And then I'm also going to add some to the sides of the pot because clay pots, they're not this pristine, right? You want to add a little pop of color like that, make them come to life. Okay. I'm not going to do it to the carrots because I'm sticking them down in the ground. So you're not going to see a whole lot of those anyway, but I did it to the pots. So I just want to share that with you. Don't be afraid to add a little sponging. Okay. We got our glue on there. Let's go ahead and start putting this together. So the detailed part of my watering can, I'm going to line up the handle first and then try not to get my head in the camera. Okay, so just go around and line up the edges and then you can tap it down. Look at that. There we got our watering can. And then let's grab this one. I know it's not dry, but that's okay. We're going to grab this one and line it up like so. You can tell when you hover over that stack of flower pots, you'll see the grooves will line up on the sides, right? So there we go. And then we've got our earth here. And if your carrots are not, the glue's still wet, you can actually take them, and I like to just kiss them to your silicone mat and get that excess glue off. See, there's my dots, they're on the silicone mat. Okay, so we're gonna put these carrots down in the ground. So just take this piece and you can slip your carrots into the dirt. Isn't that fun? I love when Stampin' Up! Gives us these dies with all these fun little accents, fun little features. Okay, so there we have our carrots into the ground. I mean, that alone is cute, right? You could put a little rabbit here. You could put, like, I'm going to make the gardening scene, but you could totally put a rabbit on here, and the rabbit could be in the garden, right? So now let's do, we're going to put our flower pots here, and let's put the watering can right in front like that. I think that works. And then the little shovel we'll put right there, just stacking everything together, making a beautiful scene. This would make a wonderful accent on a scrapbook page. Don't you agree? If you have scrapbook pages, pictures, you want to scrapbook your pictures about gardening, yeah, this one would be fantastic. Okay, I'm just putting the glue on these pieces, and we're going to start layering everything down. So I'm going to put my pots right there. I'm going to actually go off the edge a little bit. And then we'll put the watering can there. You could do your watering can in all kinds of different color combos. Yeah, you can sponge the dirt. Yep, absolutely. You could add a little bit of extra pecan pie on there to make that look, you know, more textured. Lots of ideas. So you guys are coming up with them as we go here. I love it. Okay, so we're putting a little shovel right there. All right, so where's this going? So let's take this up, this whole piece here. Now my carrots are still just sitting there, but I'm not too worried about it because I'm going to be sticking it down right away. You have a deer that come and help us to help themselves to your carrots. Yeah, those deer, hey? Okay, so this is going to go on the front of the card, but I'm mindful of only sticking on this side, right? So I'm going to only put glue over here because I don't want to glue my card shut. So basically, however far the carrots are, that's about as far as I want to put my glue, like this. Okay, so there's that. Then we can flip this over, and then we're going to lay this down on the front towards the bottom. You don't need to put it too far to the bottom. I want to bring it up a little bit, and just flip that over. Make sure you don't have any glue back here, right? Because if you put glue back there, you're going to glue your card shut when you close it. Okay, so there's the front. I'm liking it so far. Now you actually have a bit of white space here for, you could put a greeting on there too if you wanted to. And actually, I'm going to put a little bit more glue behind these carrots because I don't want my carrots to fall out. I don't want, you know, them to go falling out of the dirt. They can't be doing that. So let's hold those down, make sure they're stuck. There we go. Okay, so there we go. I'm happy with the front. Now let's work on the inside. Okay, so using the Storybook Moments bundle, I pulled in this die right here. And I was after the inside piece, okay? So I ran it through white, basic white, twice. And you can actually use your scraps. If you're not worried about getting the decorative edge, you can just go to your scrap bin and grab some. And I actually cut both of these out at the same time, okay? Hi, Lisa. You can cut out 2 at a time. So you need 2 white pieces. So what we're going to do is we're going to stamp our greeting on the top of this. And I want to make this a thank you card. So what I'm going to do is bring in my thank you stamp. Thank you so much. And we're going to use Memento. Make it a thank you card. And so tap, tap, tap on Memento. We're going to stamp that towards the top of this die cut. There we go. And then this is going to sit behind those flower pots. Okay. So I'm going to close the card. I'm going to position it, kind of give myself a little bit of like visual. This is where I want it to sit, right? So I'm going to come in here, and you can do two things. You can put your glue on the back of your watering cans, which that would work, and then when you close it down, it would stick. But you want to be mindful not to go on the edge. So I'm actually going to just add glue to the bottom of this die cut down here. And I'm going to come up a little bit because I know that's going to be hidden behind the watering can. So I'm going to position this back here like that. Position. I've got the glue on there, so I know once it touches, it's going to adhere. Give it a second to set. And then when I lift it up, it is attached behind the watering cans, right? Isn't that fun? Okay, so there's my greeting for the front. And then I thought, well, what are we going to do? We have to be able to write. Those two pieces can make a Band-Aid, a huge Band-Aid. Yeah, there's a creativity, you guys. I love it. So I wanted to have a greeting in here, right? So I'm going to take this piece, and then I thought, thank you so much is my front greeting. How about we say somebody loves you? And there's lots of bunnies. We actually have 5 bunnies to choose from. This one's holding a radish. This one up here is just a little baby bunny. This one's holding a head of lettuce. If you could have room, you could stamp him down there holding his lettuce. But I'm going to grab this one here with it's either a radish or an onion or something. So we're going to have one of those. Let's see. I thought I had it on a block here. It's in front of me, I'm sure. Can't see the forest for the trees. Or maybe I did put it back in the case. Let's see. The one with the radish. Yep, that's him. Okay. All right, so we're going to grab that one. Put it on a block. Let's get a block and pick them up. There we go. And then I'm saying thank you so very much. How about, let's look at our greetings. What do we have? You could say hello friend on the inside. Somebody loves you, because I'm using a bunny that fits. So we're going to use somebody loves you. Somebody loves you. Okay, so I'm going to stamp my greeting at the top. Look how it fits perfectly. I love it. Okay, let's move that off of my card because I think this guy's kind of tall, but will he fit? Oh yeah, he'll fit. Okay, he'll fit. We'll stamp him down here with his cute little, I think it looks like an onion. Can't be, I don't think it's a radish. It would be a really big radish. Okay. All right, we got that. We can go ahead and glue that in place and then do some coloring. So let's add a little bit of liquid glue. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it behind like this. We're going to make a little sandwich here. Hide it behind. It's got glue on it. That's okay. I want it to be exactly behind my front piece so that when I open it, it will be behind like that. Okay, so there's our little bunny. Now I thought this would be enough, right? But then I thought, well, what if I ran that die through and I took the outside piece? So I did this with pecan pie and I brought that in. Let's see what that will look like. I like it. What do you guys think? Okay, it could be a beet. Yes, a beet. Yep, I'm going to make it a beet. That's a great idea. Okay, so we're going to add our liquid glue to the frame. You know, you could do this frame in any color, any of the coordinating colors. You could use copper clay. You could use, you could even use pumpkin pie. There's a lot of colors in this designer series paper that you can pull from, but I'm just using pecan pie for mine. All right, so there's our frame. The little details, right? They make all the difference, these little touches. Okay, right there. And then you're probably thinking, where am I going to sign that card? Well, right here, I thought we could bring in another piece of white and put that right there. And you got a lot of opportunity to stamp something else here. You can pull in something from Storybook Friends if you want. You could stamp the carrot patch at the bottom. That's a fun idea. Or you could grab the Storybook Garden stamp set and stamp some more vegetables. Maybe if you're going to do a beet in his hand, you could put a beet over here. I like that idea. So let's do that. Let's grab the beet stamp. And we could stamp that down at the bottom. Okay, so a big beet. Let's stamp that down here on an angle like that. There we go. And I mean, over here, you've got a white space too. You could stamp something. You could bring in the carrot, stamp the carrot and color it. You know, possibilities are endless with this one. Somebody loves you, and then you've got a space here to do your writing of your little letter, your message. So we'll go ahead and secure that down. Such a fun, easy fun fold, right? Okay, so let's grab some colors, and we've got everything glued. So for the bunny, let's bring in a little bit of petal pink, and we'll put a little bit on his ears here, and maybe he's got his foot up there. We can do his foot, and then we're going to bring in light crumb cake. We'll make him a brown bunny. Some light crumb cake. I'm using the fine tip of the blends marker to do his feet and his hands, and then I'll switch over to the marker end, the thick end, and finish off and do his face and his legs. He's only wearing a jacket. This bunny's not wearing pants, right? Okay, so there we go. We've got his fur, and then we can decide on the color of his jacket. I think Old Olive would be good. Let's do this in. Let's bring in some Old Olive light. And then for the beat, how about, let's see, I've got Blackberry Bliss, and I pulled in Moody Mauve. Let's see what Moody Mauve looks like. Let's do a little, oh yeah, Moody Mauve looks good. What do you guys think? Let's put it on the big one over here, Moody Mauve. And if you want to do some shading, I brought in Blackberry Bliss as well. You could actually add a little touch. Oh yeah, that looks fantastic, I think. Little touch of Blackberry Bliss on the edge there. And last but not least, we're going to do some Old Olive on the leaves up here. And the leaves down here, we'll flip over to the marker side, the thick end, add a little pop of color. Loving these vegetables. This is such a great set, you guys. The whole suite, I'm just impressed. Like all week, I've had so much fun playing with this entire suite. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm thinking, I wonder if I should do his jacket. What color should I do his jacket? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I could pull in pumpkin pie. I could give him a pumpkin pie jacket. Anything goes, really. Pumpkin pie. He could have a blue jacket. What do you think? What do you think? I'll give you two choices. What do you think? Balmy blue or pumpkin pie? To pull in the colors of the card. I'm going to watch for your comments. The first comment is what I'll go with. Pumpkin pie, Janet says. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to grab my pumpkin pie. And let's bring in both the dark and the light. My favorite way to color is to add a little pop of dark. Let's give him dark pads on his elbows and his pockets, and we'll do some little bit of shading here. And then we'll blend it all in with our light pumpkin pie marker. Oh yeah, I like his pumpkin pie jacket. He's so cute. There we go. Somebody loves you. There we have it, my friends. Now for bling, let's bring in the antique pearls, which I don't know. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. I'll be right back. Antique pearls. Here we are. Okay. We're putting them on. Because this is the embellishment that comes with the kit. The suite, right? The antique pearls. You get a big pack. I've been using mine all week and other times too. But you get a huge pack of 190 of these antique pearls. So let's bring those in and add some to the card front. I'm going to grab a big one. There's how many different sizes in here? 3 sizes, 4mm, 5mm, and 6. So this big one here would be a 6. Let's put one there. And we'll grab one of these, and where should I put that one? Maybe I'll put it right on the thank you very much. And then we'll grab a small one and we'll put it out here in the open area. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love, love, love it. Alrighty, now it's time for me to do a little recap of the week. It's been a fantastic week, you guys. I love it. This is, thanks, Rebecca. So you've got plenty of room, and you know, it's just a simple accordion card, but there's so many features from the Storybook Moments that you can pull in, and I love how these dies nest like that. Now I'm thinking you could do that with any of these dies, right? So let's bring those dies back. You could do this with this detailed one that I used yesterday on the baby cards. You know, you could use the rectangle, the square here, that could sit on your accordion. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's so easy to use this stuff, right? Okay, so this is Friday. Let's do a recap. I'll go back to Monday here. Monday, I played with the Global Design Project Challenge. We had a theme of fruits. Okay, so for GDP 483, now this is still in effect, right? So Global Design Project has their challenges for an entire week. So this was Monday. Here's the card I made. I brought in, this is the paper, these two pieces of paper. Thanks, Maggie. It's going to be ready for you real soon. Thank you so much, Krista. This is the strawberry paper and the die. Yes, it fits the paper to pull out. That's what I did. I used the die to cut the paper out. And then this is from the Timeless Plaid, which is why I really feel strongly that you're going to want the entire suite, because you're going to want the plaid paper and the Storybook Moments paper. Just saying. Okay, so Tuesday, we pulled in some more soft colors and again played with the Timeless Plaid. Check that out. And I thought that I saw petal pink in here, even though it wasn't listed in the coloring on the DSP. I used the petal pink ribbon and the dots again, the antique pearls, and we made an Easter card like that. Somebody loves you. So that's Tuesday. Wednesday, we brought in the little hedgehog. Oh my God, he's so cute. And Hello Friend. We used this die to cut out the frame, and then we used the die again to cut out this centerpiece from the Designer Series paper. And you're going to get, everybody will get a different house because the paper has all kinds of different country houses. Then yesterday we had Thursday, and we made a baby card. Oh, let me bring it in. We did this baby card with the detailed dies, using that detail, this one here, and there it is in Lost Lagoon with a white middle, and just a 2-inch strip, 2-inch square of DSP cut in half makes the corners, and then the inside. There's that one. And then today we pulled in the Storybook Garden and we played with this fun fold card. My husband is an avid gardener, and he says, order it. Yes, Lois, listen to your husband. Go grab this one. If he's a gardener, you're probably going to want to make scrapbook pages, take pictures of him in his garden. Memories, wonderful memories, right? And make this card or make it into a scrapbook page. And thank you so much to everyone. I have had so much fun this week. If you're from Canada and you want to place a minimum $60 order before shipping and tax, using that code at the top, these are the 5 kits you'll receive in the mail from me. I am prepping them this weekend. The deadline to place your order is midnight on Sunday, and I'll get these out to you on Monday. I am so over the moon excited about Storybook Moments. And I have my retreat coming up the weekend of February 28th to March 2nd. It's here in Calgary. It's sold out in 5 days. I'm so thrilled. And we are going to be using this suite for the make and takes. I can't wait to share those with you. So if you don't live in Calgary, or you don't live, you couldn't come to the retreat because it's sold out, you're still going to be able to get my retreat to go box, which is going to include cards that you have not seen. We finished designing them yesterday. I'm super excited. Plus a home decor piece. So, and the pillow gifts, you'll get all of it, right, in your retreat to go box. So watch for that. If you would like to be considered for the retreat to go box, I'll be sending out an email and you can let me know. There will be a PDF option as well. You can purchase the PDF for all of the tutorial for the retreat to go. And I love to share that with you guys from my tutorial store. All right. And if you're interested in Storybook Moments and you want a tutorial right now, there is one available in my tutorial store from the All-Star Design team. And that's 12 amazing projects. It's a 55-page document. You can find it if you Google rosecoleman.com and go to my tutorial store. You can purchase that tutorial right now. And those are designed by myself and 11 other demonstrators from around the globe that have fallen in love with Storybook Moments, and we put together this amazing tutorial for you. So there's so much inspiration to be had with this amazing bundle, and every time I play with it, I come up with something new, and it's so fun. All right, I want to wish you again a happy Valentine's Day. If you're in Canada, it is Family Day weekend, so we have a holiday on Monday. I will be live on Monday. I am going to be working on Monday, spending time with my family once they wake up. They like to sleep in. But I'll be here. I'll be here for my video on Monday to wish you a happy Family Day and to stay on track of things, because I have a lot of stuff coming up between the retreat and then on stage. And yeah, it's going to be a busy couple of weeks coming up, but I am super excited. All right, I wish you a great weekend and take care. Stay warm or cool, no matter where you are in the world. And I'll see you again on Monday. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.